I'll go with the trading post. Hopefully I can trade an item when it outlives its usefulness. I do the hovel, but I don't want to run out of steps because I built rooms that cost too much. A hallway, no-brainer. Reading nook. Can afford it. The library gives me more uncommon floor plans. You know what? Here. Just in case. Okay, the conference room, it does block off the hallway, but it's not as bad of a thing. As it sounds. So the notes from this conference are in the office safe. Problem is I haven't been able to crack any of the safes. I want to save my gems and do the puzzle in the billiard room. 1 square of 1 plus 3 is 16. 25 minus 5 is 20. 1 plus 2 plus 3, 36. Minus 20 is 16. Yeah, and those cancel. The silver key. Unlocking room with it leads to a room with many doors. I don't think I used the silver key. Like, ever. Might as well scratch the corridor off. Move myself up to rank 2 with the pantry. Now, keycards messed me up the last time. So I'm going to reduce the number of security doors. And change the offline mode. And I might need the breaker box room. The utility room. These all stink. Of course I'm gonna forego the furnace. I might as well scratch the dark room off my list. After all, I can't draft in there, it's a dead end. Ah, hello. The boiler room. Infamous place, this. boiler still needs to be turned on. So I'm going to have to reach that room by extending the bridge. I think I know a little bit more about how this room works now. I did not know I could use this pump for anything else other than turning the boiler on. So, I suppose the real question is, what room can I draft off of here? Can I draft a room off here that uses steam? If I can... I need to, Alright, I'll put the guest bedroom here. I certainly need the gems, just in case I get the science lab. But then I'm going back, and I'll have to revisit this room later. Because I'm going back to the conference room. If I get some ivory dice, I'll purposely draft a room that uses steam off the boiler room. Okay, here's a sledgehammer. If it's the den versus the parlor... Wait a second. The terrace is a dead end. If it's the den versus the parlor, I'll pick the parlor and save the den for later. Alright, white box has no statement. The box next to this box contains the gems. The box next to this box is false. Okay, this is false because it doesn't display a statement at all. So this has to be true. I'll pick the chapel. Mostly because the garage does technically use steam, but I don't think you can draft it. On that side. And then there's the pump room. Or sorry, I should say the pool. The pool adds the pump room. But the pump room uses steam as well. Tell you what, I'll forego the pool for now. Because I'll connect to the foundation this way. I'll go back to the courtyard. Ah, there's money here. Well, the dining room doesn't have any gems in it, so I'm gonna put the den here. How about here? I may draw new floor plans. I take it that means, yeah, you can redraw. Yeah, and I want to keep that space by the boiler room free. Problem with the Silver Key is that that room with many doors is probably. I'll put the observatory here. It's probably the Great Hall. I'd rather not draft that unless I have a lockpick. What do I get? Diamondus Minor and the Southern Cross. Well, I got a gem, but at the same time, I'm probably going to end up with red rooms because they have more. They're more likely to have 4 doors. And since this door is locked, I'm also going to have to use the Silver Key here anyway. Well, the Rotunda is an expensive area. But it's better than the other 2 options, and besides, I've never drawn it before. Plus the fact that I can get to the foundation this way by turning the room around. Let's see, how does this work exactly? So I'll turn this again and get to the foundation. And once more. It isn't locked. Unbelievable. Yeah, now I'm putting the dining room in. Well, I can't afford the garage, but I need the storeroom. Let me spin the rotunda so it links with the observatory. I'm going to... I think I backtrack to the boiler room. I might be able to afford that. Let's see if I can get a room that uses steam. Now I know I said no to the pool. And the garage uses steam, but I don't think you can draft it on this side. To move it over here. See if I can draft a steamy room off here. Okay, guess not, but maybe it works even if I pipe it through the... I guess it doesn't work if I pipe it through the east wing hall. I don't see any steam pipes here. Well, I might as well keep going then. This is why I wanted the ivory dice so badly. Ah, the commissary. Loose change. But there's a shovel. I can take that. I can't afford a metal detector. You know, I might as well buy the salt shaker. In case I dig up any oversized turnips. And then over here, it's locked too. I don't want to come back here, and I certainly don't want to lose half my steps. I'm just gonna have to settle for the for the bathroom. I can't take this ladder down, can I? Wait a second. There are steam pipes in the security room. I wonder if that does anything. Check the terminal. I don't know. Anything steam related around here? Doesn't look like it. Going to the courtyard because I can dig there. Was it worth buying the shovel? I'll take it. Gotta go back to the rotunda because of how I spun it. Is there a chest in here this time? No, there was no chest. Wait a minute. This is the way into the rotunda. But it's locked. I think I'm more or less out of steps if I go to the all the way back to the trading post and try trading. So I'm going to call it a day here.